here for the Valor Series North America. Immortals versus One Trick starts now.
Yeah, look at beginnings, getting straight into the middle, charging up his pooty poots, and oh, he does not land it. And look at this aggressive rotation by the side of, wow, 4-man rotation onto this Micon. But look, who's gonna get this here? And it's gonna be secured by Zelf. And that's a huge play here. And 80 Heroes are gonna rotate in there. And let's see if they're gonna get to turn this around. And it looks like they might be able to here.
We wanted to take a look at the jungle matchup. It was Zelf versus KZ Fox. One of the scariest jungle matchups that we've seen thus far into the Valor series. And already it is Immortals going up 2-0. Zelf, despite the fact that he was able to secure that little piece of victory away.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at this.
Kill. And now Tears is going to be able to secure themselves. They're also able to get a Sage buff, so that's going to be a 3-buff secure. Actually, I stand corrected. It will still be only 2 buffs as the Might Golem will end up going away. Beg's going to come in and get himself a double knockup on the stun.
He's level 1. He's going to die. Oh my God, he flickers out.
There's not a flicker on the side of any member that's over here. Bruticus is the only one to flicker on the side of One Trick, but instead now it's the re-engage coming out. Tears is able to pick himself up that kill. Zelf might end up going down in the process. Always Green is going to have to be forced to walk away. Tears with the flicker, but all the while, here comes Bruticus. He's going to use the one ability to be able to pick up that kill, but now it doesn't matter because it is all off the marks. Fight after fight, but you still get the 3 buff in favor of Immortals.
Yeah, that's huge, securing 3 buffs. That means they have a nice level advantage. Beginnings there made a huge mistake. You know, he's level 1 and he's trying to go in just to land his pooty poots. That's really dangerous for him to go in at level 1 like that into a 3-man unit. But Immortals was able to turn that around still and get an okay trade. But look at the side of One Trick. Their gold advantage is not that bad. Because of the deaths that they gave over, is looking pretty decent right now for One Trick.
I love the knowledge that Beginnings brings to the table with everyone that he plays explicitly with the teamie, as KZ Fox is able to get that last auto attack onto Always Green.
He got that level 4 and used Lunar Champion. Lunar Champion ultimate can be procced 5 times, was able to secure that kill. So very, very well played by KZ Fox securing that kill on Lindis. With Lindis. 5
kills now into the favor of Immortals. It's going to secure themselves just a 700 gold lead. Nothing too crazy, however. That lead is about to get extended as you have only 1 member on the bottom side of the map. That's going to be Bruticus. He does not have the ability to contest 4 members of Immortals. As Abyssal Dragon is going to go down, Bobo will pick that up. And now the dive's going to happen on down. He's going to be able to pick up that stun. KZ Fox, Bobo, and the rest of the team are going to come down just like that, as quick as it may be. The chains may bind me onto Bobo, but it doesn't matter because the death goes by Bruticus.
Yeah, and look at Zelf. He also is killed as well, and the side lanes are just dominating right now. Dual Spiral, though, get the kill. He has 2 buffs, and I don't know if Beginnings can win this fight here. 80's Hero's got to come in time to help, and look at that heal. He has, does he have ultimate?
Yeah, he ulted on himself, but it doesn't matter because Zelf and the rest of One Trick are able to come out just enough for support and pick up the kill, but all the rather 1.5 thousand gold in the hands of Immortals. And take a look at this top lane. X-Tears, 3 minutes, 40 seconds, secures themselves their first tower.
Yeah, exactly. This is where you can see the mid part of the map. Their Immortals, it's trading back and forth. But where they shine is their side laners, Bobo and X-Tears. You gotta pay attention. They normally win most of their side lane. And when they're ahead, it just gives the advantage to Immortals really well. So honestly, even though the damage is coming from KZ Fox and 80's Hero, the real carries of this game, more often than not, are these side laners from Immortals here.
It's the power of rotation and the strength of your own that you have at your disposal. Always Green to get a nice little knockup, but it's not going to matter because the other members of Immortal are to join the fray. As I say that, it is almost on cue that Valor and One Trick started to carry themselves.
Oh my
goodness. Look at the knockups! Bobo is having a bounce house, and they're able to pick themselves up those kills double into the hands of Bobo. Valiant effort by One Trick, but it's Immortals that walks away not only with the triple kill, but another tower.
Yeah, you can see that the engage is too soon. Beginnings kind of gets caught out. 80 Heroes puts himself in a really rough spot and just gets deleted in the early game. We see this happen actually a lot with Immortals, actually. He gets caught out in the early game, but the side laners always come in to save the fight in the nick of time. X-Tears landed a 4-man knockup, and then Bobo comes in and just slashes everybody once they're knocked up and just deletes the team and turns that favorable fight that One Trick had an advantage into the side of Immortals, and that was a great play by that nice side lane collapse.
Immortals is out for revenge. They want Saturday's finals to be a rematch of the last 2 weeks, and they have to get there through the decimation of their opponents, and that is happening just now. 12-5, 5.5 minutes with a 4,000 gold lead over One Trick. It is tower after tower. Number 4 goes down in favor of Immortals.
Yeah, what a beautiful ultimate by 80's hero there. He used his Thunderbird as Omen is low, trying to run away. It kills him, resets his passive, gets his 5 Thunderbolts, and now he's like, and look at this. They're just going right onto dual spirals. Oh my goodness, that damage from Bobo. What a monster.
Bloodbath goes the Kilgroth, 5-0-4. He is sitting at almost 5,000 gold at 6 minutes. Sweet J, that is almost 1,000 gold a minute that he's able to kick in onto this game. Almost 7,000 gold in their favor. Only one tower of the inner circle remains, and that's going to be going down immediately. 6 towers to 0 Immortals.
Yeah, this is insane how well they're playing right now. They had honestly a little rough early game, but Immortals is just dominating the map. And this Kilgroth side lane is something that people have to keep an eye on now. I mean, Kilgroth is just so dominant here on the side lane. And One Trick, they need to stop the bleed. They need to stop trying to fight. They need to not get caught out. Immortals will continue to invade them. They gotta play it safe. They gotta get their items, gotta get their level. Because look at, they're level 8 against levels 10 and 11. This is something that they need to be careful with.
Minimum 2 levels down, maximum 3. Maximum 4 actually, is Always Green is sitting at level 7 to Bobo and 80s and KZ Fox's level 11. It is now the knock, knock, knock at the door of One Trick, and the Immortals are doing nothing but wanting to blow the house down. The middle tower goes down. That's going to be the high ground, doing an immediate deletion of Always Green. You are not Always Green today.
Yeah, he was out of position. That's something Always Green needs to work on. I've been watching a lot of the matches in tournament play, and he's always in a really tough position where he allows the enemy team to poke him. And that's something that he needs to watch out, because as a support and you're behind, you're really squishy because you are level 7. You're 3 to 4 levels below your enemy team. You cannot tank, actually, and you need to be very careful with how you're positioning. And look at this.
Oh, the minions are coming in. I think they want to try to get themselves a couple more kills. We're going to pad the stats. We're going to get ourselves some better KDAs. Always Green and Bruticus are forced into the death timers, and just like that, it's going to be a swift kick in the rear. Immortals coming away with the victory. Every member of Immortals